Hi guys, it's Lars Lehmann once again from the SADOWSKY Germany headquarters. And look what I got here. This is a new model coming out of the SADOWSKY MetroLine series. And look, they're swimming in MM waters, so to say. Now, you may remember my videos on the MJ SADOWSKY models. This base, however, has an MM style humbucker in the original MM pickup position. So this is something for the traditionalists out there. Other than that, you know, it's pretty much a regular SADOWSKY base. We have a swampish body with a beautiful satin almond sunburst. We have a maple neck, maple fretboard, and we have 21 perfectly leveled nickel silver frets. And you want to pay special attention to the rounded fret ends. They just feel amazing for your fretting hand. And also what they have is the IFT, the invisible fret technology. So there's no fret ends sticking out of the fretboard in whatsoever. It just feels perfectly well for your fretting hand. Now close to the headstock you'll find a feature which is typical for the German-made SADOWSKY bases. And this is the SADOWSKY Justinet 3. Now all you need here is an Allen key, and you can set up the string height of the low registers according to your liking. And talking about setup, you want to also pay special attention to the spoke wheel. You know, makes the setup of your neck very, very comfortable. Also, we have 4 vintage style super light tuners with open gear. We have the quick release bridge. This is a 2D bridge, so it allows for setup in 2 dimensions. And the cool thing about it is, if you need to change strings, you know, you don't have to pull the whole string through the bridge, but you can use these extra holes in order to just unlock the string, so to say. Now, talking about the 2-band preamp, since this is a base model with 1 pickup only, of course there's no need for a balance knob, right? So you have volume, you have the VTC, the vintage tone control, which also works in passive mode. Boom. And you have the 2-band preamp consisting of treble and bass. And what this little toggle switch does is, put it this way, you have both coils in parallel. In the middle, it's single coil, and boom, all the way down, it's series mode. Now, you've seen this in former videos, right? The MM style humbucker also comes with a, what they call soft touch cover, right? So there's this sort of rubberish surface which is very, very comfortable for the plucking hand. Now on the back of the instrument you can see it's actually a classic bolt-on construction, and we also have the typical quick access electronic compartment cover, which makes swapping the battery very, very easy. Now another cool feature of the SADOWSKY MetroLine bases is the weight. These guys are usually around 9 pounds, which is about 4 kilograms, and some of them are even lighter than that. Okay, let's take a listen what this thing can do. I'm going to start out in passive mode, so I'm pulling my vintage tone control. Vintage tone control is all the way up. And I'm going to start out by showing you what this mini toggle switch can do, okay? So, mini toggle switch all the way up means I'm in parallel mode of the humbucker. Here we go. Sounding pretty good straight away. In my middle position, I have this coil here, so I'm actually in single coil mode. And mini toggle switch all the way down means I'm in series mode, obviously the strongest mode of them all. Okay, let's get serious. I am now in active mode. Vintage tone control is at about 75%. So is treble, and bass is at about 50%, right? There we go. Okay, mini toggle switch in the middle position means I'm in single coil mode. I have the vintage tone control at about 50%, treble at about 50%, and bass is at about 60%, I'd say. You can easily turn this thing into a real rock machine. Check this out. I am now in series mode. I have the vintage tone control at about 80%, treble at about 70%, and bass is at about 60%, I'd say. Check this out. Okay, how about for some slapping? I am now in parallel mode. I have the VTC at about 60%, treble at about 70%, and bass at about 60%. Okay, I have a little bit of plectrum for you guys. I am still in active mode, vintage tone control at about 60%, treble at about 75%, bass at about 60%. Here we go. If you're interested in the amp setup that I'm using, this is a Warwick Gnome head along with a 2x10 Warwick Gnome cab. Killer combination. Wow, they have really once again opened up new doors for Sadowsky here at Sadowsky Germany in beautiful Markneukirchen. This Sadowsky MetroLine Vintage M delivers the classic MM style sounds with, basically a lot of advantages like the push-pull function of the VTC for active-passive mode, the mini toggle switch, as well as the quick access electronic compartments cover. And you know what's super cool? You can get these guys in various color options, different choices of woods, 4-string, 5-string, lefty, fretless, you name it. So if you want to find out more about Sadowsky basses, please go to sadowskybass.com. That's it from me. I'm Lars, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.